They know him when they see him.
Authorities say Joshua and another unnamed passenger are in a stable condition after being evacuated to a specialised facility in Lagos, being closely monitored. Anthony Joshua had been in talks over an all-British heavyweight fight next year with Tyson Fury. For now, his focus will be on recovering and overcoming the trauma from this moment of horror. Rob Harris, Sky News.
The government is being accused of covering up for the royal family. This is after documents relating to the former Prince Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor were redacted when handed over to the National Archives. The papers from 2004 and 2005 had initially been passed on to journalists without the redactions before being blacked out ahead of their public release. Sky's political correspondent Maria Aurora has more.
The government has been accused of covering...
And then add your salted butter, so it looks delicious like this.
Just like Mum used to make it. Bake it in the oven. And look at this glorious tart tatin. Takes you right back, doesn't it?
It takes your breath away. That's how you can tell you found the perfect landing spot. The vacation home capital of the...
And the government sends those documents to the National Archives for public viewing. And that was done as usual. So the government papers from 2004 and 2005, they included minutes about a meeting discussing Andrew's travel plans. And that's all fine. However, journalists were sent advanced copies of this, and that's because they need to plan their coverage and write their articles in advance, for instance. However, the pieces that they were given were unredacted. And then, when the National Archives received the official documents from the government, they were redacted, so they were missing details. And so there's a discrepancy between what journalists received in advance and what the National Archives have actually received. Now, a government spokesperson has told us this was nothing more than an administrative error, and that actually sending those unredacted documents to journalists was that error. And they've also said all records are managed in line with the requirements of the Public Records Act. Any release is subject to an extensive review process, including engaging expert stakeholders. And if you want to know a bit more about what was actually in these documents, so for instance, there were discussions between royal officials and civil servants about travel plans for Andrew as a trade envoy, places like China, Russia, Southeast Asia, Spain, for instance. There were also discussions on whether the FA would pay for Andrew to travel to Portugal for the Euro 2004 tournament as a royal representative. And there was also discussions about Prince William and whether he should be allowed to carry out official royal duties in China before the age of 25. Now, the conclusion to that discussion was no, he should not. But what's causing some controversy today is that discrepancy between the unredacted information that journalists were sent in advance and the redacted information that has been sent to the National Archives. And therefore, that is what's caused some of these calls or accusations of the government trying to cover something up for the royal family.
Donald Trump has warned